gaslight the fuck out of you as a joke. You know, Nick doesn't catch it. He doesn't. That's what gets me. No, bro. Nick really just doesn't get it. Like, he really, I said, that's why I do it so much. On the Twitchy at CasualZee, make sure you niggas can't pull over here for the live old reactions. But today, we got every manipulation tactic in 60 minutes because I'm trying to learn some tactics. I'm trying to learn some skills, some whatever's, bro, so that I can put it into my everyday life. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's learn this shit, man, together because I know some niggas really want to be on there manipulating shit. So, let's see what they got to go.
One day, you asked your wife if she wanted to go to the beach on Saturday, and she said yes, because she's excited to make sandcastles. Friday night came, and you asked her to get her bikinis ready, only for her to tell you she never agreed to going to the beach, because she hates sand. But you specifically remember her agreeing to the trip. Despite that, she keeps insisting she doesn't like the beach, until you start questioning your memory and accept that you're wrong. That's what gaslighting is. It's a sneaky manipulation tactic where someone...
How often do y'all niggas gaslight? I have every tactic. Fuck YouTube, manipulation is wrong. Damn, why fuck YouTube for that? How often do y'all niggas gaslight off for real? Never. Because I'll be real, if I'm full transparency, I do it in a trolling way. I do it, I be gaslighting accidentally. Nah, see, that's crazy. You're just an accidental toxic. You're just an accidental toxic nigga. You're just naturally a toxic nigga, so I don't know about that. But me, I do it in a trolling way because I do it to y'all. I do it to y'all more often, and then I do it to like my friends and shit. And it's to a thing where I try to overtly make it clear that I am lying or that I am joking for y'all niggas to do, for y'all niggas to know that I am actually joking, that I'm intentionally trying to gaslight the fuck out of you as a joke. You know, Nick doesn't catch it. He doesn't. That's what gets me. No, bro. Nick really just doesn't get it. Like, he really. I said that's why I do it so much. That's literally for why I do it so much, because he, for whatever reason, he just never catches on when I really be gaslighting the fuck out of him, bro. And it's literally intentional, and it's actually as a joke. And it's literally as a joke. And he's literally the only person that just never catches on, bro. It'd be so funny when he just doesn't catch on, though, bro. Like, the last time was literally, the last time was on, was literally on the Halloween shit. You caught on fairly immediately, but when we were talking about who we'd beat up in what villains we'd beat up, immediately I thought, okay, let me start trolling this nigga. Let me just start trolling this nigga, yeah. And then he, like, literally, this nigga started dead ass believing me, bro. Like, I was like, why are you believing me, bro? Like, I'm trolling. Like, I'm dead ass. Of course I can. You know my body. I couldn't even get into the goddamn mansion on Biohazard, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That shit was funny as hell, though, man. That was fun.
Makes you doubt your reality, memory.
Gaslighting is fun, though.
You
I'll be real.
the sky is blue, but someone...
It's when I can't be bothered to explain why I changed my opinion. See, y'all niggas do it, for doing it in a non-trolling way, y'all niggas just touch it, bro. Y'all niggas need help.
Tries to make you doubt your eyes and convinces you it's green. Before you know it, you start thinking about getting your eyes checked every time you look at the sky. The term comes from a 1938 play called Gaslight, where a husband tries to make his wife think she's losing her mind by dimming the gas lights in their house and then denying anything has changed. The wife starts questioning her perception, which is what the husband wants to happen. Gaslighting can happen in small, subtle ways or more serious situations. It often starts slowly, so the manipulated person doesn't notice it immediately. Little by little, the gaslighter chips away at their target's confidence.
Nick is an easy target.
Sense of reality.
Unfortunately,
the person starts
he is actually an easy target. Unfortunately, I hate that for him though. I don't want him to be so gullible. Like, what the hell? Like, why did he believe in my dumb shit, bro? Like, it's like I be doing it so obviously to you, bro. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't actually believe me, and he's just playing into it. That I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's just not, like, maybe he's playing into it, bro.
It can also lead you to doubt yourself more.
Instigating is my favorite form of manipulation. So, okay. That's so funny that you said that. That's so funny that you said that, because if you were to scroll earlier, we can see that manipulation is wrong and that you had never done it. So that is an interesting take that you just said there, right there. Interesting thing that you just said there, right there. Alfan. Just something that I noticed.
support. Gaslighting can be used in sneaky ways through misdirection.
He's not
or
playing
anything
into
that can
it.
make the
I be
person
seeing
feel
his face when
confused.
he be
Someone might
with
use it by
casual
telling
stream.
you you're
Yeah.
overreacting or just
I never said
imagining
that.
things.
Okay.
Over
My fault.
time, you start losing trust in your thoughts until you become
My fault.
dependent on another person's perception and opinions, as if your partner is now your personal GPS because you don't know where to go without them. Guilt tripping. Guilt tripping is like
Oh, guilt tripping is tough. The thing, oh shit, I'm guilty of this too. But I'd be doing it. Oh, I'd be doing it as a joke too. Am I toxic? Am I manipulator? Hold on, cause I'd be gaslighting for a troll, and I'd be guilt tripping for a troll too. I'd be doing this shit OD. I mean, no. For real, I'd be doing this shit OD, bro. Like as a joke, like especially to my friends, and I'd be like to this day, I hope that they know that I'd be trolling, bro, because they be like. My friendship with my friends, like, we've been through some shit, yeah? And specifically, they've done some bullshit to me. And I've gone over that shit. So, but when we sometimes talk about that shit, or when they do other shit to me, that as a joke, obviously, and then I'll be playing into it because I feel like it's funny for me and for them as well. So I'd be playing into that shit OD. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope that they know that I be trolling and I'm doing it as a joke. I really hope that they do know that, bro. Because I'd feel hurt if they don't know that I be trolling 99% of the time. 1% of the time, I'm generally hurt. But 99% of the time, I'm dead ass trolling with that shit, bro. You're toxic, man? No, I'm not, bro. I'm not, bro. I'm not.
Saying, "Here, carry this for me." It's a manipulation tactic where a person tries to make you feel responsible for their unhappiness, discomfort, or even failure, as if it's somehow your fault or job to fix. Imagine you've been busy at work and
I really hope that they know, man. 20 years of friendship, that shit. Dead ass, bro.
I guess you're just too busy for me these days.
I've dead ass known these niggas for
like
like 20 years.
With my problems. That sounds hurtful, right? Now you feel like a terrible friend instead of feeling happy to catch up. That's guilt tripping in action. At its core, guilt tripping is about control. The person using it wants to influence your behavior, but instead of directly or healthfully expressing their needs, they take a detour through Guilt City. They might not even realize they're doing it, but it can leave you feeling emotionally drained and
damn, is that what? Is this what I've been doing? I'm about to have a conversation. Wait, one sec. Hold on. One sec. Let me call them out. Hold on. Am I not gonna get an answer? This has been more than 5 rings. Okay. Got you. Maybe I should guilt trip more often.
One likes to feel like they're letting others down. We naturally want.
This is just more stock in the barrel chamber. This is just more stock in the barrel chamber. I'm just going to use this against him.
Especially when we think we've caused someone else pain. Think of it as your emotions' way of being Bob the Builder, because it wants to fix everything. But you're usually not the real cause of their feelings. They're just using
don't know you like that, little bro. My fault.
Steer the ship in their favor.
I guess I was the only one.
It's like being in an emotional gym where you do all the heavy lifting for your gym buddy. In the long run, instead of getting emotional muscle gains, you'll only be weighing yourself down. Love bombing. Imagine getting flowers today, cake tomorrow, a puppy the next day, and a new car next week, all coming from an admirer who claims you deserve all the love in the world. On the surface, it feels like you're being swept off your feet by a real-life version of a Disney prince, but there's a more calculated motive behind it. That's what happens when you're being love-bombed. Love bombing feels like the emotional equivalent of being hit with a fire hose of affection.
Okay, I was just checking. I had to lock in a bit on this one because I want to check. What do I do this shit? Nah, I don't do this. It feels like I had to lock in and just make sure.
They're calling you the one, showering you with gifts, and acting like you're the star of a rom-com.
That's you? I be trying to smash though. Yeah, okay, nah, you a nasty nigga.
Keys to a brand new
you a nasty nigga.
You didn't ask for.
That's a bitch move. That ass.
Is this a relationship or a game show prize reveal? But that's exactly the point. The idea is to sweep you off your feet so fast you'll need a seatbelt for the emotional roller coaster. Suddenly you're hooked on their compliments like they're emotional candy, and before you know it, you're craving that validation like it's your morning coffee. coffee. The twist is
I don't think
that
I do
the
this.
same person who love bombed you is suddenly backing off. Now you're stuck in a weird limbo, desperately trying to get back to that early honeymoon phase where they were basically a love fountain. By this point, you might be emotionally tied to them, giving them all the control over your
Yeah, I don't think I do
happiness.
this.
Is
I don't think I
commonly
do
seen
this.
in
I don't think I do
abusive
this.
relationships or even in cults.
I don't think I
In
do this.
short,
This is
it's like
crazy.
pushing the fast forward button on a relationship, but instead of leading to true connection, it leads to control.
Yeah.
Silent treatment. You think you're on good terms with a friend because things went well the last time you hung out, even though there was a minor disagreement about your preference for pizza, but suddenly that friend goes radio silent and stops communicating. You don't get a single text or call. You don't even get a single like or thumbs up emoji when you post memes. Then you realize you've been given the silent treatment. This manipulation tactic is the emotional equivalent of a passive-aggressive power play, like playing chess with someone who refuses to move their pieces. It can
I mean, I hear this one, but like this one depends. This one kind of depends because sometimes niggas could just be up to some shit. Like people could just be busy, you know. It's not like intentionally. Like people just going through life, you know.
leave you confused, anxious, and desperate for answers, as if you've become invisible. The person giving the silent treatment essentially uses their silence to control or punish you, often after a disagreement or conflict.
But intentionally, I can understand it. Intentionally, yeah, that is a form of manipulation. But some people, like on the receiving end, I don't really take that as like some sort of manipulation because I just feel like niggas just going through life, you know.
Treatment is a manipulation tactic because it
I
plays
only
on
do
human
that to
nature.
death.
Most of us are wired.
I only do this to deaf bitches. Alphan Boys 87 said, I only do it to deaf bitches. Got you. I just want to make that clear. For real, like sometimes I don't feel like talking. Deaf pum pum sounds foul. So the only Akama one just said that deaf pum pum sounds foul. Got you. Just want to put out there.
To seek connection and validation from others, especially in relationships. When someone withdraws that communication, it triggers a panic that makes you ask yourself, did I do something wrong? Should I apologize? How can I fix this? The silent party holds all the cards and leaves you scrambling to get back into their good graces, often at the expense of your emotional well-being. At first glance, it might not seem as harmful as yelling or name calling.
To be fair though, when I was saying people just got life, I was thinking about it in like just normal friendship, relationship type B. But if you're trying to like get to know someone on that sort of level type B, then I can see it as some sort of manipulation. But for me, if I get given the silent treatment, I'm not gonna lie, I'll just mute the fuck on. I just mute the fuck on. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I dead ass just mute the hell on, bro. Ali, I ain't got time for that.
But the silent treatment can be just as damaging.
What's up, G? What's up, J3?
Balance in relationships where one person controls the flow of communication and the other is left in emotional limbo. Think of it as someone who constantly blocks and unblocks you on Facebook, leaving you powerless in this relationship. Triangulation. Draw a triangle where the three
Alphon at 87 just said, why are we acting like deaf people can't get dick too? It's 2024 equality. Type shit. They just can't hear, but they have a brain. Type shit. This girl put me in a silent treatment. I blocked her. Damn, you felt a type of way on that. I'ma finger them, then you. Okay, I'm still reading chat.
3 points are 3 people. The point
I'm
at the top
just gonna
is
start
the
reading chat.
manipulator, while the other 2 points at the bottom are you and a third person. Now imagine the lines connecting you to the manipulator are puppet strings. This allows the person at the top to hold emotional power over you and a third person in a situation called triangulation. Imagine
Never heard
you and
this.
your friend disagreeing, but instead of talking it out, your friend brings in a third person to stir things up. This third person could be another friend, a coworker, or family member. It's like turning a simple argument into into an episode of a reality TV show. By involving them, your friend might twist facts or exaggerate things to make it seem like they're the victim or the one in the right. This creates an imbalance of power because it's not just you and your friend hashing things out. Instead, it's you versus someone with a cheerleading team backing them up. The manipulator might use triangulation to create rifts between you and another person, making it harder for others.
This is toxic as hell.
They can also use
I haven't had this happen to me.
Someone to agree with their point and make you question your own. And it can also be used.
So it's like instigating, in a sense.
Dealing with the issue directly. It's a tactic often.
In a sense, it's like it's a form of instigating, but it's like it's involving different parties just to gain the upper hand type of beat.
Been seen in toxic relationships or workplaces where someone tries to climb the ladder by playing people against each other. For example, a boss might give an employee a raise while leaving the other employees with pizza parties, causing jealousy and competition between everyone in the workplace while maintaining control and preventing you and your workmates from teaming up and demanding higher salaries. Projection. Imagine spilling milk all over the floor, but instead of owning up to your mistake and saying, "Oops, I messed up," you turn around to your brother and say, "Why did you make me spill the milk?" That's one way.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. This right here is nasty. This right here is this is nasty as hell. I can't get behind this one.
This manipulation tactic is also a psychological defense mechanism, where you take your feelings, thoughts, or behaviors, and instead of owning up to them, you try to attribute them to someone else.
I'm
You're
ignorant.
Pointing fingers at everyone around
Let them
you
niggas try to manipulate me. Oh my
You're in a
gosh.
psychological game of hot potato, where you talk.
I got over this. Wait, what do you mean you got over this? Oh, that's how parents be doing. Damn, you got some toxic ass parents. Missed the link, Z. I didn't miss it. I'll check it afterwards.
Toss around your uncomfortable emotions into another person so you don't have to deal with this problem. In relationships, projection can show up in more serious ways. Let's say someone is feeling jealous or insecure. Instead of recognizing that they feel that way, they accuse their partner of jealousy or insecurity. People do this because it's a way of protecting
this is toxic.
their ego. Owning up to uncomfortable feelings like
you used to
jealousy,
project,
guilt,
not anymore though.
anger,
Oh,
makes
this is
someone
not.
feel
That's not.
vulnerable.
It's
Instead
good that
of
you grew
facing
out of that, bro. Because this is
vulnerability,
nasty.
Projection lets them push
This is
those
nasty
emotions
work.
outward. It's like, I'm not the problem, you are. So projection is like
This is a key. This is a key personality trait in one of the characters that from The Glory that I just finished watching. Amazing series, by the way.
Where you're throwing your feelings at others instead of catching them yourself. But sometimes it might be best to play this game solo. Blame shifting. Blame shifting happens when you avoid responsibility by directing the blame onto someone else. Instead of looking at a mirror, you'd rather blame it on the camera when your selfies come out. So while you protect yourself from getting blamed, you get everyone in trouble. Blame shifting comes into play when you're in a situation where someone suddenly accuses you of something you didn't do. It's like a bad magic trick, where instead of a disappearing rabbit, accountability disappears. Let's say
Carry on.
someone messes up, maybe they forgot an important task or hurt someone's feelings. Instead of owning up to it, they'll flip the situation to you to turn you into the villain. They might say something like, "Well, I wouldn't have forgotten that task if you didn't forget to remind me." Suddenly, the focus shifts away from their mistake and onto something you supposedly.
A lot of girls did this to me. Should be aggravating. If I'm playing FIFA, it's over. To be fair. If I'm playing FIFA, then I'm not gonna lie, it's always FIFA's fault. I'm not gonna lie, if I play FIFA, it's always FIFA's fault. It's never mine. It's always FIFA's fault. That's actually true as hell. That's actually true as hell. Yeah, 2K, same thing.
Did wrong. It's like they've got a special shield that allows any incoming criticism to bounce off. They twist the narrative so that you're the one who's left feeling guilty or questioning yourself. It can leave you thinking,
Old demon comes out. Yeah,
actually
literally, bro.
Here? People who blame shift often want to protect their ego or avoid consequences. It's a defense mechanism, but toxic because it derails healthy communication. Instead of working through the issue, it becomes a game of deflection and confusion. They may also do it to maintain control in the relationship or situation, making the other person feel off balance or responsible for things beyond their control. But accountability is always a two-way street, where you must own up to your mistakes instead of making people go through a one-way road to blame town. Playing the victim. When you're in a tough situation,
This is on the same lines of like this. yes, also yes, most definitely. I'm also gonna I'm gonna put my hands up on this one as well, because I be doing this sometimes. But it's on the same as like guilt tripping. It's on the same lines as guilt trip because I be doing that too. I be doing this too, but it's as a joke because I've been knowing. I've been knowing why shit happening. Victim is fun, not all victims, but I've been knowing why shit happens sometimes. I be playing into it as like in a joking matter, bro.
That you caused but are too prideful to accept your mistake, you can always use the old.
If she was here, she'd be doing that in this situation.
Card. Doing so means you're playing the victim in a bad situation where you're the bad guy. This manipulation tactic is the equivalent of wearing the.
But I did this so much on like literally when I'm literally playing games with my friend, bro. Like when I especially in Fortnite. Oh my god, in Fortnite, bro, where we be like the most clearest day in Fortnite when we're like moving. For example, if we're moving for running away from the storm type shit, and then we see a team, and then one of my friends say, "Oh, don't shoot them yet or anything," and we'll wait. I'll intentionally go by myself and then go shoot and go and try to get the kills by myself, and then I'll end up playing the victim like, "Oh, I need help me!" Like that. Yeah. I be doing that shit. I be doing that shit.
Hoping to influence how others treat you. Imagine someone getting caught stealing, but instead
you be trying, Z. You be making me feel bad sometimes, man.
They grew up poor.
I just really hope that I kind of want you to feel bad, but I want you to understand that I am trolling the hell out of you at the moment. I am joking. Whatever, like, however I feel, because y'all niggas know exactly what you mean, but like, when I be playing the victim, because y'all niggas be doing shit, but I be playing into it to make you guys think that I'm really kind of upset or on some shit, just to like feed into it type beat. But I try to overtly overact it or overplay it so you niggas know that I'm actually joking. That is not, you know.
Sob story of how the person is the victim of society's economic inequality. Suddenly, they're now in a performance worthy of an Oscar nomination. You might hear things like, "Oh, I can't believe you're mad at me after everything I've been through," or "Nobody ever appreciates how hard I try." Suddenly, you're not talking about what they did wrong because
never used any of these phrases in my life.
Calling them out in the first place.
Z, the drama queen. I wouldn't call myself a drama queen.
People's empathy. Most of us don't want to hurt someone who seems.
In reality, I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit.
And manipulators know this. After all, you wouldn't want to throw salt.
I'm quite easygoing, low-key.
Already down on their knees. But people who use this tactic exaggerate their problems or twist facts to make it seem like they're constantly under attack or dealing with a tough life, which makes others back off or even apologize for confronting them. So if someone pulls out the victim card on you, it might be best to use the Crimea.
I seen this cupcake suspect playing victim like, "Nigga, you wanted a minor. I don't feel bad, bro." Was saying, "I never had a good life. I never had a good life as you. I should have." Are we talking about EDP right now?
River card on your end. Stonewalling. You're in an argument with someone about something important, but instead of discussing or responding to your arguments, that person goes silent, giving you one-word answers, or completely ignores the topic. You might ask, "Hey, what's going on?" and get a response like, "Nothing," or "I don't want to talk about it." Over time, this can feel like you're talking to a brick wall.
Is this manipulation though?
Stonewalling. It's basically when someone pulls up an invisible wall between you, making it hard for you to get your point across. The idea is to create a barrier that prevents a meaningful conversation from continuing, which can be frustrating for the person on the receiving end. People
understandable
for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's because they feel overwhelmed or emotionally flooded, and they shut down to protect themselves. Other times, it's a way of controlling the conversation or avoiding conflict by simply refusing to engage, like a kid hiding under the covers during a thunderstorm.
Yeah, like, I don't feel like this is manipulation. I feel like this is not really manipulation.
In relationships because it blocks communication.
This
like
is true.
Jam on a highway.
That is very true. I would say that. I would agree there.
While stonewalling might seem like a way to avoid an argument, it often worsens things in the long run.
Understandable.
The person being stonewalled feels ignored, invalidated, or even disrespected, leading to frustration and resentment.
I hands up again. I do this a lot, especially with my sister, which is very bad. I'm trying to work on it, especially with my sister, because she just generally sometimes just want to have a conversation with me, and then sometimes I just stonewall the fuck out of her, bro, and then I just. Yeah, nah, it'd be bad, man. It'd be bad, bro. It'd be bad. I'm trying to work on it, though. I'm trying to work on it. I love my sister to death, man.
Like the dreaded scene zone situation on social media. Sometimes it can get so frustrating that you feel you'd have to go through a fortress to get your point across. Mirroring. Mirroring is like someone is trying to be
Our
your clone in a
conversations.
sneaky way that you won't immediately recognize. This happens when they
Conversations
mimic your
be nice
speech
sometimes, man.
patterns, making you think, wow, they really get me. The idea is to create a sense of connection and trust,
How are they doing
making
during
the other
pointless
person
arguments?
feel more comfortable. This tactic is
Understandable.
rooted in our nature of finding common ground with people. So if you're talking to someone who makes you feel you're talking to your long-lost twin, it makes it easier to form connections. On the other hand, talking to someone who's the complete opposite is like talking to a rock. Imagine talking to someone at a party and you realize this guy is doing the same hand gestures and has the same tone you use. This makes you feel more connected in a way that would make you think he's a brother from another mother. You'd feel more understood and appreciated, leading to a stronger bond. It sounds good and all, until someone uses it against you. Mirroring can also be used manipulatively, especially when someone wants to use it to gain influence or control. For example, a salesperson sees you're wearing a LeBron James jersey and starts making you think he's also a basketball fan to create a sense of familiarity.
Yeah, I was thinking, how can you use this in a manipulating way? But yeah, no, this can happen easily. This could happen easily, especially in sales jobs.
Which would be enough to make you buy something. Or politicians might try to gain your vote by making you think you come from the same background.
Yeah,
because you
yeah,
talk
yeah,
the same
yeah,
and have
yeah,
similar
yeah.
values.
Yeah,
You might
yeah, yeah.
think we're mirroring you because our videos make you feel connected with us. But we're not. Instead, we simply have a lot of things in common. So you might want to help us out by subscribing to our channel and joining our Discord. Love withdrawal. You and your partner disagree because you wanted to eat at an Italian restaurant and they wanted to go to a French bistro. But instead of resolving the situation, they stop being affectionate, maybe ignore your texts, or give you the silent treatment. It's like they've hit the pause button on love, and you're left wondering if you said something wrong or if the relationship is on the rocks. This is what happens when someone uses love withdrawal. It's a manipulation tactic where one person in a relationship suddenly goes as cold as frozen pizza to make the other person feel anxious or guilty. In most cases,
But this sometimes isn't like intentional. Sometimes someone just literally, like for their sanity, for them to calm down, they just need to like put a break in some shit and then just like recalibrate themselves.
the manipulative partner dials it back on the communication department
mirroring.
and even makes physical and emotional interactions rare. You may be sleeping on the same bed, but there's no action happening under the sheets. People use this tactic to gain control or get what they want. By pulling back, they aim to make their partner feel insecure and more likely to apologize or change their behavior. It's a way to manipulate their feelings, sort of like a puppet master pulling strings, but way less charming. The tricky part is that this tactic can wear down the trust and connection in a relationship. Over time, it might lead to feelings of resentment and confusion. The partner on the receiving end might start doubting their self-worth, constantly seeking validation, which can become a never-ending cycle. On the other hand, the manipulative partner would always use the same playbook until it eventually wears the relationship down. In the end, love withdrawal can turn a relationship into a Cold War, except it's missed texts instead of missiles.
Hey, I guess from this, I was trying at the start of this, I thought how many tactics was I going to be able to learn. It turned out I was quite fluent in a lot of these unknowingly. So am I a mass manipulator? Oh my god, I need to work on me. I need to work on me. That's what it sounds like. I really need to work on me and hopefully become a better person. But hey, that's gonna be the distraction, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you really feel all of that. That's been. Catch you guys in this one. Peace.